the reason why I chose this book is because we're going to a wedding. I'm like, how fitting. We are going to a wedding. Why not choose the wedding people?
It's so grueling to pick up.
We went to the wedding and oh my gosh, it was so much fun.
It's just kind of like, whoa, their eyes connected and now they're in love.
It's my birthday, guys. Happy birthday to me. Today I turn. Hey Bookworms, it's Mom, aka Sarah. Welcome back to the channel. So something's a little new. I'm starting the vlog off by myself today because Charlotte is at school. Yeah, it's a very rare sighting because we usually film together. We love filming together. We bounce off of each other and we're just each other's besties. But today I started off because the book I'm currently reading, I'm just having all the feels and I'm like, I need to talk to them. I need to talk to somebody. And Charlotte's not here to talk to. She is busy at school. Okay, let me not be, what's that word? I don't know what the word is right now, but let me just not be that. Yeah, but she's at school. So that being said, I just wanted to come and talk to you guys a little bit and share what is up. First of all, I just came to kind of fix my face a little bit, just a tad bit, because I'm running on the street. I think we told you guys last video that my sister is getting married. So her wedding is 2 days away, guys, 2 days away. So today involves a lot of like packing up and getting things organized, because by the time you guys are seeing this, the wedding will be done and over, but we are going out of town and we're staying basically 2 days. So tomorrow night is dress rehearsal and we're staying, you know, we're going to be staying away and stuff. So we got to pack up. And guys, remember, your girl is a mom of 5, okay? So I got little kids and stuff that I have to pack for. You know what? I love going to places with my family, but it's always a struggle. Like, it's a lot of stuff and a lot of us to pack for. So anyways, that being said, I was doing that. Today I started packing and getting all of our stuff together, all of our dresses and just our casual clothes and just all the things. And then I got, and cleaning my house, because I am one of those people who like to semi-clean my house before I go. And I say semi because I always try, but it never gets to where it needs to be. Yeah, if you guys ever check out our family vlog channel, it's called the Zebra Tribe Fam, you will see and hear me or hear me talk about this kind of stuff all the time. So that being said, I try. So I am in the midst of doing that, and so I decided to kind of pop my audiobook in. These are my AirPods. I was listening. I just popped it in. This is what I was doing earlier. Here's a little glimpse of what I was doing. I was folding up the laundry, folding some towels, just folding up laundry in general, and just trying to clean up my house a bit. My kids had their stuff everywhere. How did I buy you a giant beanbag stuffed animal holder, but yet you have stuffed animals literally like everywhere? Like, where are they doing that at? No, we can't have that. So I kind of gave them the boot down the stairs. Anyways, guys, back to the book. So the book that I'm currently reading is called Love Unwritten, right? I, for some reason, thought I had this one, but I don't. I have Love Redesigned, and I also have another one by, is it Lauren Asher? I think. But, so I started reading this book on my way to my sister's bachelorette party like a month ago. I know. And I have not finished it by any means. I'm more than halfway through the book. When I started, I absolutely love it. It's about a single dad. So it's like it's that single dad trope, I just realized. So it's about a single dad who hires this nanny to help take care of his child who's suffering from retinal disease that is obviously impacting his child's life and style of living, because it's progressive and it's coming with a lot of things, right? However, this is a second chance romance, so it does involve, I think Elle is her name, a female character, Elle, whom is also from Raphael's past, Raphael being the father. I know, but I'm not good at this storytelling thing, clearly. Raphael being the dad of the child. And Elle and Raphael knew each other because they went to the same high school. Coincidences. I think not. So they went to the same high school. So I want to claim this to be like a second chance romance. But then again, I don't think these two were together. They liked each other. Well, as far as I know right now, it's where I am in the book. They've liked each other. They've connected in ways. But they never, I don't think, formally announced, unless I fell asleep at some point during the audio. Yeah, they never clearly said that they were together. However, now that she's the nanny for Raphael, and she's really a good nanny oh my gosh, I really love her character. I love how invested, being a mom myself, and I love motherhood. So I thrive on that part. And I absolutely loved just seeing how invested she is. She would make an absolutely great mother, a phenomenal mom to the child or stepmother. And Raphael, the father, I think knows this too, but he has so many things from his past. Honey, he needs some help. He has a lot of challenges that he's dealing with, and they are definitely impacting the relationship that he's able to develop, not only with his son, to be fair, with his son, but also with Elle. And while he basically admires the relationship she's been able to formulate with his own son, things that he's not been able to quite do himself. He also is very toxic and looks at it in other ways too, that because he is just jealous and he just doesn't know how to quite handle a lot of things. Anyways, long story short, the story is so interesting. I love that there's so much depth. I love that there's a legit storyline. I love that I'm talking with my hands. Oh geez. I love everything about the book so far, except the fact that, which is the thing that always goes with all the other romances, that when it gets to the banter part, when it's back and forth and I get it, there has to be this hustle and tussle. But I think because this book is so long, from what I know, when I saw it, it was like a bigger book, I think, because I have Lover Design, and these books are quite thick. So I think maybe because of the extensiveness of the book, the banter feels like it's so much longer. It goes back and forth and back and forth, and when you thought they're getting closer, all of a sudden he goes back to his toxic ways. And I think this is some part, I know some people love this. Let me know if you guys are one of those people. Do you love the toxicity of that kind of book? For me, it gets to me. And as I was listening to it, I was like, man, I'm glad I popped the audio in for this one. That's what I was thinking to myself. But then I thought, well, let me first explain. Okay guys, so my camera just rudely cut off, but because the battery was dying. But anyways, I digress. I was saying the reason why I actually preferred listening to the audiobook is because sometimes the banter in books get, the back and forth gets to me. I don't know, am I the only one who feels like this? Because while I understand that the dynamic there's got to be pull and push and pull, and challenges in the dynamic, between the dynamics or the love interest, sometimes it can be too much. And so with this book, because it's thicker, I think I found that to be a little bit excessive. So I was saying the audio, while I'm listening to it, I'm often busy doing something, folding laundry, cleaning, washing the dishes. I am actively doing things. So it feels like, okay, while I'm rolling my eyes at the banter again, where I'm like, I just thought they were getting close, and then all of a sudden the pull, and then the close, and then the pull, and it's just like, oh gosh. But I can roll my eyes and I keep doing what I'm doing. Sometimes I even talk to my kids for 2 seconds, and whatever it is, because I don't have to focus so much attention to it. Whereas when you're reading the physical book, it's harder to get past that. And sometimes you can feel like you're just kind of stuck, because it's like I'm reading it and it's I don't want to say stressing me out, but it's stressing me out a little bit. So anyways, that's what I was thinking. But with that thought, I also, I say that in one breath, because on the other side of it, I'm actually really enjoying the story. I love just the depth and all the other things. But I also challenged myself in saying, I'm glad I'm listening to the audio, but maybe if I was reading it, it would be a totally different note. When you read, you create different things yourself versus just the audio doing it. But this narration, between the narration or the narrator of the story, is doing a pretty good job. So I'm really enjoying the voices for the most part, except I think the little boy's voice. I'm not like the most thrilled about it because it is like a grown adult playing his voice, and it's just like a bit annoying, but whatever. But overall, I'm enjoying it. I think I still have like 4 hours to go in the audio, and that's me listening. I'm listening to it at a 1.6 speed. I'm not listening too fast because I got accustomed to like just wanting to hear their you know, just hear like all the little nuances and their nuances, just all of like the little, you know, whatever, I don't know what you call it, but I just really have been enjoying the speed that I'm listening to it at, so I didn't want to quite like adjust it to rush the book by any means. So anyways, that's what it is. I definitely want to read the other ones. I heard that Love Redesign is really good. I'm thinking it's the second one. Am I wrong? I don't know. I should look it up. I should look it up. Love Unwritten series, because isn't it a series? I think it's a series. Love Unwritten. Is this Lauren? It is Lauren Asher, right? Okay, let's see this. I also have like makeup in my cart here because I need to run to Sephora to get, I'm going to be getting my makeup done by the makeup artist for the wedding, but there were a couple little things I wanted to get. Like they had like the Patrick Ta like shimmer for the body. It's like a moisturizer and it's very shiny. I wanted to get that, and then in the midst of looking at that, I realized that Sephora has this makeup foundation that I want to try on sale at the current moment, so I want to go and get it. Wait a second. Oh my gosh, is this number? This is book number 2. How am I reading Love Unwritten when I haven't even read the first one? Wait a second, is Love Redesigned book 1? Oh my god. Love Redesign is book 1, folks. So I just read this in such a poor order. But let's see. Oh my gosh. That would make... Does this have to be read in order? After just finding out that Love Redesign, I shouldn't read that. Oh my gosh. I just came across a comment that I don't want to read because I don't want to get discouraged from reading the other book. But I just read a comment about someone said, I really love this book, though it was really thick and there's a lot to get through. But it also felt like there's a lot going on, and it also felt like there wasn't a whole lot happening at the same time. That's kind of like how I feel a little bit about the book. But I'm pretty sad now that after realizing that that is book 2 that I'm reading. How did I get there? How did I get there? I don't know. I just, for some reason, just had thought that that was book 1. And I had already got it, purchased it through like Audible and had it sitting there. Anyways, on a quick note, if you guys saw, Charlotte and I, we posted our book that we posted our books that we want to read for June, and it is a little kind of skewed just because we didn't pick it before June started or even at June 1st. When we picked it, it's literally like June 5th, and that's because there's so much going on with the wedding and stuff. But after the wedding, like I feel like we'll have a lot more free time to be able to do and focus on our bookish things. So that being said, in the midst of choosing those books, I chose one of the books I did choose is the Wedding People. And the reason why I chose this book is because we're going to a wedding. I'm like, how fitting. We are going to a wedding. Why not choose The Wedding People to read about the wedding people? Someone said that this book is wickedly funny and deeply satisfying. It's a novel about a woman. Okay, it's a deeply satisfying novel about a woman with nothing to lose, armed with a green dress, some chocolate wine, and a coconut pillow, cut loose to cause delightful mayhem. Okay, I don't know what the heck I just read. Like, what did that just say? But anyways, I heard people say that this is a good book and your girl got it, so we should try and read it around like this time. I figured like we're gonna be away for 2 nights. I figured it's a book I can read to kind of, you know, if I'm in a hotel and we're not really doing too much. It's a book I always say I could read it on the drive because it is a little bit of a drive, but I'm gonna be in the car with my husband, and usually at that, like when he's driving, I don't I find it hard to read at times, and I'm usually talking. So we'll see. I probably will carry it in the car. I'll try to read a little bit between this drive and driving home or something. And we'll definitely be reading in the hotel, as long as I'm not too exhausted. If I'm too exhausted, I'll just pop in the audio, because I still won't be done. I have about 4 hours left with the audiobook, and I hope it just gets better. I'm very excited to see. I have high hopes for Raphael and Elle, just because, you know, I want healing for him. He seems overall like a good person, and we're at the stage where you can see that one has a desire to change, and when there's that, there's always hope, and I like that part. It's really satisfying to see, because that's kind of like what I always wish for people in real life too. It's nice to see people pull through and aren't held back by the challenges that they've either had to face in life or that they're currently going through. You don't have to be your obstacle. You don't have to be these things. You can overcome and no matter, you know, tackle whatever you're dealing with no matter what. So I'm just excited. I'm excited. That's for Love Unwritten. I don't know how we got back into this place. Anyways, that's where we're at. Anyways, we'll see what Charlotte's up to when she comes. Maybe she'll take you along to pack. I don't know. Or share with you the books that she's carrying, because I don't know. I'm curious to see if she's going to be carrying her tablet, because she reads a lot on her tablet. Or is she going to carry her physical book? Let's wait and see. It'll be a surprise for the both of us.
I love how as soon as I start recording, the fan turns on. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys just saw me packing my bag, and now time for the truly important parts of packing. What am I going to bring to keep myself entertained? And of course, books. So I'm currently reading The Reappearance of Rachel Price. I think you saw that in like the Bookish vlog. Yeah, I'll put the picture here. I think you saw it in this video that was the book I was currently reading. I'm still reading it. It's so slow right now, honestly. It's so slow, and it's really sad because I really do want to just enjoy it, but it's just like, it's so grueling to pick up. Yeah, I just like, I have to bring this basically. I have to finish it. So this is for sure going to be one that I bring, but I want to bring something else too, because I just don't want to have to only go to this book. I definitely am not going to be reading this book alone on the trip. So I'm actually reading another one too I think on Hoopla. It's called The Murder Complex, right here. And it's really good so far actually. I'm like a quarter of the way through. I'm not too far, but it's getting good. And I really like the writing. I think writing like that's kind of suspenseful, and it just also has some humor in it. That's just like, it's a good balance of both. That's what I really love, and that's the kind of book that I want to read that will help to get me through, and I guess just read books a lot faster than I am currently. So again, this is one I'm going to read. And so in the last video I think we posted, I think it was our June TBR, so I'm definitely going to be choosing one of the books that I have in there. So if you want to look at them. Down here is my June TBR. I have Reckless, Six Crimson Cranes, The Wild Huntress, Paper Towns, Happily Ever Afters, and We Were Liars. I'm trying to think about which one I should bring. I don't know if it makes sense to bring another, like one of these thick books, because I really don't know if I'm going to be reading that, but I think I might bring like one of these. Maybe. I'm really thinking We Were Liars, because again, I do want to read something like suspenseful, and I still haven't checked, but I'm pretty sure this is like some sort of mystery thriller or something like that along the lines. I started reading this last year at some point, but I didn't really get into it. I feel like when I'm like, if I read the first chapter, it's not really me reading the book, it's me checking to see if I do want to read the book, if you get what I mean. So I think this is the one I'm gonna bring. I was really thinking I would bring Reckless, but I don't know. I I really don't know if that they all just fell right now. Yeah, I don't know if this is the one I really do want to read, because I feel like this is going to be similar to the reappearance of Rachel Price. It's going to make me like, I'm gonna want to pick up other books while I'm reading this one. Just from what I know of how I felt while reading the first, I read the first one pretty fast, I have to say. I think I read it in like 2 or 3 days, and this one is shorter, so I really don't know. Would it be bad to bring all 3? Would it be bad to bring all 3 of these? And this is not going to be reading these, I'm going to be reading an ebook and listening to an audiobook, so I'm definitely not going to be finishing 5 books on the trip, so I don't know why I would bring 5 books with me. Technically it's only 3 physical, but still, this is hard. I should have my phone. Oh my goodness, I should be doing like a number generator. Oh my goodness, I cannot speak. Give me a second. Okay guys, so I got the trusty wheel. Oh my goodness, you can't even see that. My screen too bright? The trusty wheel of names. Okay, there we go. And on it I have We Were Liars versus Reckless. And I'm actually kind of scared, because now doing this I realize I think I really do want to bring We Were Liars instead of that. But let's do it anyway, okay? Because I already started and we ain't gonna back out now. So let's see which one I get. Oh my goodness. We Were Liars! Ah! Okay, you see? I know it. That's the one I'm supposed to bring. Okay, so Reckless is just going to be in the back burner for now. And I'm going to be bringing Reappearance of Rachel Price and We Were Liars. Let's go! You know, I usually bring my book bag for this, but it is currently actually full. And that's our dog upstairs, if you can't hear that. So yeah, I usually bring my book bag for this stuff, but it's actually currently full of books to show you guys, because again, the haul, we keep referencing a haul, and soon enough it's going to be coming, guys. It's going to be coming. It's just a lot. So we're going to actually have to like schedule a day to do that, because there's a lot of books. Oh my goodness. So yeah, on to packing.
Okay, bookworms, so it has been a minute since I came back to vlogging on the first portion of this video, because we went to the wedding and oh my gosh, it was so much fun. I can't believe it's actually officially have passed, and now we're like, just Charlotte and I are trying to get back into the swing of things, hence why there's a big mess behind me, guys. You know, I packed for myself. My husband packed himself, but then I had the little kids and we all packed. So I have a suitcase beside me down on the floor. Been trying to unpack it and all the various bags and stuff that went with. It's a lot. I did show you guys that I was bringing some books with me. I ended up bringing The Wedding People, and I brought my Kindle. No reading happened. Between the whole day of festivities for the wedding, from beginning, like I had to wake up for makeup at around 6:30 in the morning. Char got to sleep. She got to sleep and didn't have to get ready until later, but I had to wake up for makeup really early, and basically it went till like 1:30 in the night, and then I had to go back to the hotel room and just get myself together, all the way together. Anyways, look at my nail. My nail chipped. I feel like I got it called out because it looks a hot mess. Hey bookworms. So I know the angle and this aesthetically is not giving, but I am kind of filming on my phone right now just because it's just a lot easier right now. I am coming back to do a quick little wrap up of the two books that I read. I was gonna say that I wrote. No, I'm not the author, I'm the reader. First of all, I want to say it's my birthday, guys. Happy birthday to me. Today I turn guess how old I turn. You guys can guess how old I turn in the comment section, but I did a little 1-2 with my hair. I don't know what it's looking like, but it's giving a little crazy because it was just like a quick little something to make myself feel like a whole person. That being said, if you want to see like the whole outfit, I did like a look of the day or my birthday fit, which I will be posting on the family, like my family TikTok platform. So it is called the Zebra Tribe Fam. If you're on TikTok and you want to follow us, definitely go over there and check us out. Anyways, so yeah, over there I showed like the whole outfit, and I think I even filmed a little mommy stuff here and there to share. Anyways, let's get into the books that I finished. So for Love Unwritten, you guys know I didn't have a physical copy of that one. It is one that I had to listen to audio wise, and I'm just going to give you guys a quick little synopsis, not anything long because I'm just kind of wrapping up. I didn't want to leave you guys with nothing considering I finished both of the books. Love Unwritten, honestly, I think I gave it like a good, I feel like it's a 3.54 for me, 3.5-ish, 3.75 I would say. I don't think it's quite a 4, 3.75. Overall, I've already explained the story. If you missed my little breakdown of it, it should be at the beginning of this video. So I'm not going to explain what the book's about again, but that's what I gave that book. On a whole, I really liked Elle, and I liked Raphael, how he transformed throughout the book. However, I guess it was kind of predictable from my perspective. You know, it's kind of, yeah, it was very predictable, but I think a lot of these type of stories are. So I'm not going to spend too much time talking about that one, but Love Unwritten for me, 3.75. The next one for me is The Wedding People. The Wedding People, guys, this one started off totally different. Like I didn't expect it to start off the way it did. So it is about Phoebe and her husband. Oh my gosh, I never remember his name because I feel like he was he was there, but he was not there. Phoebe is the main character of this book, and she is the one that her and her husband kind of have, their relationship is just kind of struggling. So and then he kind of stepped out a little bit. Well, stepped out is stepped out. I don't think it matters if it's a little bit or a lot. So he stepped out. Long story short, Phoebe, the book starts off really quickly with Phoebe deciding that she just doesn't want this anymore. So I'm trying not to spoil things. I don't want to spoil things. And this can mean lots of things, but it's just crazy. I just didn't expect it. I just didn't see that part coming because I didn't expect the book to be about that. So anyway, she travels far away and goes to this hotel where she just kind of wants to be alone. And then she runs into the wedding people. And with that, like from there on out, it's just an adventure. I really enjoy The Wedding People. There's like the way the story was told, the chaos, the depth in the story, the meaning of it, and just also like Phoebe standing true to the end. I really like the ending and the fact that she stood, you know, tall and represented herself well, and not just kind of, I think it's easy to see like characters like that fall into the trap of going back into that cycle of where they started, and that opportunity was kind of why do I feel like I'm telling too much? I don't want to tell too much, because if you want to read this book, please, spoiler alert. Oh my gosh, I just hate that. I don't want to spoil it because it is such a good book. I told Charlotte when I was done, I was like, this one is one that I definitely could see myself reading again because I just really enjoyed it, and there was just lots of little fun parts in it. I would say this one is a 4 for me. Yeah, maybe even like a 4.5 because I really enjoyed it. The only reason, like, it's not a 5. When it's a 5, I feel like I'm just immersed in the whole story, and I feel it's just, I don't want to say I feel heavy, but I just feel so connected. And this was more of a book that, like, while I really enjoyed it, I felt like I was reading it from the outside. I was just a reader reading the story, and I really enjoyed it. But the books that are like 5-star for me, I feel like I'm connecting with things like left, right, and center. And I feel like I'm very much in the story as I'm reading it. So that's that. Yeah, just wanted to kind of wrap that up real quick for you guys. Also, I did my nails, went back and redid my nails. They are orange now. Yeah, I had to fix it. It was a little janky, got broken the last time, and so went back and did them because I didn't want my birthday to roll around and I had janky nails, guys. Not cute. Stay tuned for our next video as well, because we're gonna share some new like surprises and stuff like that with you. But Char's gonna wrap up her books as well.
Hey y'all! Okay, so it is nearing the end of this video, and I just want to give you guys a quick update on all the books you saw me reading, and the ones I finished, my thoughts real quick. I think Mom already wrapped up her part of what she's been doing, and yeah, let me just get to it real quick. In this vlog, you guys saw me reading, first of all, the reappearance of Rachel Price. You saw that I did not really want to bring it. Oh, let me you guys just tell you about the wedding too. I think Mom already told her part that she brought books. Did she read them? No, I brought books. Did I read them? No. And here I was thinking that I should bring like 3 books. Did I touch a single one of my books? I did not. To be fair, I did read on the car ride, but I didn't touch We Were Liars at all. I read a bit of Rachel Price, but I did not finish it there. I finished it when I came back home, and I gave this one, I think, a 3 or a 3.5. Honestly, it was just kind of boring. I didn't care about any of the characters in this. And of course, the romance subplot that I was really excited for, I don't want to spoil it for you guys if you guys don't want to hear it. So skip to like 10 seconds from now. It did nothing for me. It did nothing. And I'm so upset over that. But of course, it's not a romance book. So what can I expect? Right? I think I told you about this. This girl, her mom disappears, and then suddenly when a documentary is being filmed about her family, her mom suddenly reappears. And it's basically about where was her mom, what happened, the truth behind it all, and the lies that have been actually being told throughout her whole family. And there you go. I thought it was gonna be better than it was because I saw so many good reviews on it. I was a little let down on just the overall expectation on this book. After I finished that, I picked up Reckless. And you heard me, I did not want to read these two at the same time. So I was so happy when I finished this and I was able to get into this and then maybe read a book alongside it as well. I am at page, I think I'm at page like 20 actually. Let me see. Page 20. No, I'm at page 12. And I'm just like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this to myself? Because you know why? 1.5, which is powerful, it gave me so much hope for this series, and that hope, it's still inside me, and I'm not gonna let go because of the inner monologuing. Okay, can I just read a scene to you guys? Can I just read a scene? I'm sorry, I find this stuff a little bit cringe. If you haven't read Powerless or Powerful, skip over this part because I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. But for those of you guys who have read Powerless, this is not going to spoil a lot because it's like at the right beginning, and if you've read Reckless, you'll know what I'm talking about. This is just Kai talking to himself even though Peyton is nearby, and this is him, okay? He's like, "Tell me, darling, do you think of me often?" His voice is a murmur, as if his lips are pressed against my ear. I shiver, knowing exactly what that feels like. If he knows I'm here, then why hasn't he? Do I haunt your dreams, plague your thoughts, like you do mine? I feel like that, me just saying that out of context, it's like, why do you find that a little cringe? But it's because of their relationship. It's because of their relationship why I find that slightly cringe. It's just so... If you read my review, you should read my review on Powerless because I ranted in that review. I really did rant in that review. And their complete romance to me is insta-love. Insta-love to the max. Like, I don't know how they became that infatuated with each other that fast, but they did. There we go. That's why I find it hard to even just like follow their romance, because I'm like, this really stemmed from nothing. I don't think it stemmed from any place from like, yes, I want to see more. No, it's just kind of like, whoa, their eyes connected and now they're in love. If you like that, you're gonna love Powerless. You'll probably love Reckless. But anyway, yeah, I read up to page 12. I put this down because I'm like, no, I can't right now. I can't. And I picked up We Were Liars, which you guys saw. I was so happy when I actually got this on that wheel. And again, I didn't pick it up while at the hotel during the wedding, but I finished this in a day. And it was so good. I rated this, I think, a 4.5. Guys, I'm shocked with this book. On Book Talk, I kept seeing people review this and they were crying at the end. They were like, oh my goodness, like, you would not expect this twist ending. And I'm like, what's going to surprise me? I did not expect that twist. I was actually tearing up at the end, and not many books make me cry, but this one's one of them. I was tearing up. I was, oh my goodness, y'all. I didn't know if this was a thriller. It's not a thriller per se, it's like a mystery about like this influential family. Of course they're rich, the classic American family, right? And it's about them having to put up a perfect facade, so it's like constantly be normal in a sense. This is what the back says. If anyone asks you how it ends, just lie. We are Sinclairs. We live, at least in the summertime, on a private island off the coast of Massachusetts. Perhaps that is all you need to know, except that some of us are liars. It's written in a diary format from the perspective of this girl named Cadence, and really just follows 2 summers. The summer when she was 15 and the summer that she's 17. And yeah, from there on, a mystery is trying to be unraveled. That's all I can say. I don't want to spoil things for you guys, but definitely pick this up. Definitely pick this up. I think on Goodreads it had like a 3.66, and for me, I would usually be like, oh, that's like okay-ish. I don't know why it's a 3.66. It's so good. I love this one. Last but not least, I am now currently reading Paper Towns, I guess in tandem along with Reckless. We're gonna see how that goes. I think I read like 5 pages. I'm already in. Like, I'm sucked in. I wanna read this so bad. People always say John Green is sad, and I just came out of this where I was kind of crying at the end. So I just want to know how that's gonna go. Comment down below how you feel on all of these books, actually, if you can, because I just need to know. I just need to know if any of your guys' opinions are the same as mine. Yeah, so this is the stack. There we go. And today is the 23rd. It's also Mom's birthday, so comment down below happy birthday for Mom, y'all, because yes. Yeah, it's the 23rd today, and I want to be able to get through my whole June TBR before the end of this month. It's summer now. It's summer. I'm so happy. Oh my goodness, guys, it's summer, and I'm gonna do nothing but read and crochet and just relax this summer, y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content, and we will see you all in the next one. Bye.